Bro, they're really going to do it to me, aren't they? They're really going to do it to me, are they not? The Philadelphia 76ers are really going to make me believe that they are going to be healthy this upcoming season, aren't they? See, it's not that the 76ers let me down every season. That would be one thing. It's the fact that they can't just let me down from where I'm at. They always find a way to lift me up to Mount Everest somehow. And then they drop me out of an airplane without a parachute. The 76ers just posted photos and the first video of Joel Embiid working out. Since when? Since last season? I mean, after last season, we didn't get a Joel Embiid working out video leading up. Here's what I'm trying to say. I think this is why I'm upset. I'm not upset at the 76ers for this, by the way, for those that are going to be like, oh, you found a way to be negative about this too. I'm upset with myself because I talk all the trash about this team. I tell everyone I'm out. I don't believe anymore. It's going to be terrible just like it was last season. And they post 1 6-second video, and initially I got excited. And that makes me angry. Because I don't want to get excited for this team. But they knew how to do it. They did it again. Anyway, after last season's disaster, before last season's disaster, Joel Embiid played in the Olympics, and then we did not get any warm-up video, any practice footage, any pre-training camp footage, nothing. We were in the dark. We were like, where the hell's Joel Embiid? Because he was injured the whole time, and they were lying about him being injured, and then they gave us this, oh, he's ramping up, all this bullshit, and we believed it. I didn't. But a lot of people believed it. A lot of people got scammed out of season ticket money. The Philadelphia 76ers have posted photos and a video of Joel Embiid in the practice facility. I am absolutely speechless. Here's the photo of Joel. Along with that, we got a photo of VJ Edgecombe. We got a photo of Jared McCain with some pretty epic nail painting there. We got a photo of, looks like Justin Edwards high-fiving Trendon Watford. And ladies and gentlemen, a video of Joel Embiid doing basketball activities. I did not think this was going to happen. I just put out the If Healthy merch making fun of the 76ers because if healthy, you know. I was under the impression it was going to be the same thing as last offseason. We were going to be left in the dark. Joel Embiid was going to have knee swelling again, and we weren't going to see anything, and they were going to, game one say he might be there, he might not, and they were going to try to do the same thing. I did not expect to see a video of Joel Embiid doing basketball activities as early as September 9th. Here it is. Now, I'm not going to go crazy and say, oh my God, he looks like he's back to MVP form or something just based off of a simple, catch and turn jump shot on the block. But, and I'm not going to, and people are probably going to take this and do the same thing they do every year where they go, he looks slim. He looks slim down. He lost 30 pounds. They say that every single year. They say Joel Embiid lost 30 pounds. I'm not going to do that either. You can't really tell with the shirt on or anything. I don't think he looks slimmer. Maybe he does slightly, and I just don't want to say it. Maybe he does slightly. Okay, all right, I said it. I'm not going to say it, and then I look at okay. He does look a little slimmer also. Fuck, dude. Fuck, they're really going to do this to me, man. And take notice, everybody. He does not have a knee brace on. And sure, it's just a warm-up. That doesn't mean, or a practice session or whatever. That doesn't mean Joel Embiid won't be wearing a knee brace when he's playing. This also doesn't mean that Joel Embiid can jump and land anymore or anything like that. But it is a video of Joel Embiid doing basketball activities, looking relatively healthy. Now, either this is a clear scam by the 76ers, just get him on the block doing some jump shots, make everybody think he's healthy, and then we'll play him like 10 games through the season. So it could be that too, and I could be totally jumping the gun. But no knee brace, Joel Embiid doing basketball activities. Now, if Joel Embiid can't jump anymore, which I don't think he can, I don't think he can dunk anymore. Last time I saw him dunk was in the Olympics, and he immediately did a somersault because he was afraid to land on his knees. Joel Embiid could, if hear me out, and a lot of people have said we just need him to be 75%. Say he never gets back to the freak level of athleticism that he was at earlier in his career, which I don't think he will, which is sad because we all didn't realize how fast that was going to happen. Joel Embiid could morph into a Tim Duncan role and just stay on the block, stay right around the mid-range, and let Tyrese Maxey take the reins and play a more up-tempo style of game, and Joel float around the mid-range and the block and get to these, face-up jump shots and turn-around hook shots and things like that under the rim. And we saw this, what I just said about that style of play. We actually saw that on Christmas Day. The 76ers played an up-tempo style of game. Tyrese Maxey was handling the game. He had 33 points in that game. Tyrese Maxey was running the show. Joel Embiid was legitimately playing second option in that game, and they beat the Boston Celtics on Christmas Day. Joel Embiid clearly was not healthy right there. Maybe that's what's happening here, and we are getting a new version of Joel Embiid that will take a back seat to Tyrese Maxey, and we'll play a more up-tempo style of game, and Nick Nurse will have a system in place that is not just dump the ball to Joel Embiid and let everybody stand around. Oh, God, I can't believe I'm being this positive about this, bro. I absolutely cannot. But there's Joel Embiid doing basketball activities without a knee brace on. First time we've seen that for a long, long, long time. And I can't believe this team is about to get me to buy in. Now here's a video of a VJ Edgecombe dunk. We like that. And we also got a video of Paul George doing some bench pressing. Now, there's no video of Paul George doing anything basketball related. He's the one that had knee surgery more recently than anybody else. Just like a month or so ago, he had an arthroscopic surgery to clean up swelling in his knee. So this doesn't mean Paul George is healthy either. But incline benching 90-pound dumbbells is pretty damn good for a basketball player, because basketball players aren't power lifters. I would assume he's pretty naturally strong anyway, because he's 6'8", 220, you know. But the fact that Paul George is in there lifting is nice to see. I guess I'm just going to leave it at that. But I am impressed that he's incline benching 90-pound dumbbells, because you don't see NBA players doing that. You see guys benching like 60s and shit. You know, you see Jason Tatum out here deadlifting like cardboard weights or something, legs skinnier than Machine Gun Kelly. This is pretty impressive, and I guess I'm just impressed by the amount of effort this particular workout takes, which tells me that Paul George, hopefully tells me that Paul George has been putting in serious work this offseason. Or it could just be a setup 8-second video to get us all to buy in and get us all to come back to the arena and believe in this team again. I'm probably overreacting to everything. Shout out to RJ with that. I'm probably overreacting to everything, but I just did not expect to see this. And unfortunately for my mental health, it got me excited. Pause. Let me know what you think, man. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.